Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time.
Get this baseball game started.
With a lot of movement, his breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
Number 2 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Luis throwing to Luis.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Swing, line drive.
Oh, man.
Trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
A man at third with one away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Drive by
Wow.
Field into the upper deck and gone. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to, and as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 20.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Donaldson.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Eddie Rosario.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no.
All right, to him. Come on.
At the high corner, take away a hit, and there's one gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field.
There we go.
Deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
There's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
And now, Eugenio Suarez. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field.
Ooh, they went back-to-back. Back-to-back.
They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Nick Castellanos now.
The left fielder.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Oh, man.
And that's the 2nd out.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Here's a fly ball, well hit on the move.
There you go.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Hit hard up the middle.
Ooh, go for it.
Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Offline and short.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground.
Right to her.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 3 and the Twins 2. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, and that's in there, base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely.
Got him.
To leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail 3-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Freddie Galvis.
Now the pitch. Popped him up.
Oh, come on.
Donaldson in foul ground. 1 down.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Jesse Winker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
1 strike.
smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1 count and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's set. Here it comes. Shot.
Ooh, there we go.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores.
Oh, man.
Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the 2nd run. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Well,
I forgot, dude, run very, very
now
slow.
at the plate, number 2. They'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Have a seat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Winker is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right.
And
You have a seat, too.
this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Moustakas, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting
There we go.
exactly what they expected.
In there, a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Aristides Aquino.
Oh, come on.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single
It's too
first
high.
time up. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Very good, very good.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at
Come
night.
on, Freddie.
Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Number 2 will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's the Reds 6 and the Twins 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on.
Down you go.
This 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first.
Dude, where you going?
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I hate when the game does this.
Problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
They just automatically just do that, and you can't control them.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
That bug been in the game for the past 3 years now.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 6-3 contest. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He singled his last time up.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI. Hey, I appreciate the fact that...
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Number 44 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Surprised the guy didn't run.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and
down you go.
Side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Twins 3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Castillo hit a homer.
Solo shot here to left as it is now 7-3. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
But like, yeah, man, he gave up a home run to the pitcher.
Will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Homer Bailey answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Line drive to left.
Oh, he missed it.
But he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left.
Oh, that's right to him.
Has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Winker ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
Come on, Jesse.
Tag, and he's saved as they
Made it that time.
now.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right.
Oh, he caught it.
Will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Cruz going back at the track. The wall. Gone!
10-3.
A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box, Aristides Aquino. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Bailey into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 4 full. It's the Reds 10 and the Twins 3.